In a moment in time, life stops, leaving a deep wound in the heart. This wound doesn't heal easily but keeps bleeding with every memory, every moment that passes. Can time go back? Can we forget the pain and move past the betrayal? His words are hollow, meaningless. Just sounds, vibrations in the air. She couldn't understand them, not while her mind was still replaying the scene of betrayal. The sting of his actions is still present, a constant pain in her chest. He left her broken, lost, adrift in a sea of pain. She spent countless nights crying herself to sleep, and her pillow, soaked with tears, witnessed her suffering. Friends offered her empty words, hollow condolences. They didn't understand, they couldn't grasp the depth of her despair. He took her love, her trust, and crushed it under his feet. His memories haunt her. They replay in her mind like a cruel, endless torture. His laughter, once a melody to her ears, now grates on her nerves. His touch, once a source of comfort, now sends shivers down her spine. Everywhere she looks, she sees his face, hears his voice. Sleep offers no escape. Her dreams are filled with his illusory presence. He's there in the shadows, hiding in the corners of her mind. Even in her sleep, she finds no peace. The betrayal has seeped into every aspect of her life, poisoning her thoughts, her feelings. Her friends advise her to move on, to forget him. But how can she? How do you erase the past, pretend it never happened? The pain is too real, too deep. It's a constant reminder of his betrayal, like a mark etched into her being. He claimed he had changed. He spoke of lessons learned, of a newfound appreciation for her, but his words seemed hollow in the face of his actions. How could she believe him? How could she trust him again after he completely shattered her world? Doubt gnaws at her. Is he truly sorry, or is this just a trick to get back into her life? Is he capable of change, or is this just temporary regret destined to fade with time? The questions swirled in her mind, a storm of uncertainty. She wanted to believe him, she desperately wanted to feel a glimmer of hope again, but the fear was too great, the fear of being hurt again, of being deceived twice. The risk seemed too great, the potential for pain overwhelming. He begged her for forgiveness. He pleaded with her for another chance, a chance to make things right. He spoke of their history, their shared dreams, their love. He painted a picture of a future together, a future where the pain of the past would be forgotten. His voice cracked with emotion. Tears streamed down his face. He seemed truly remorseful, truly heartbroken. But was it real? Or was it just an act? A calculated attempt to manipulate her feelings. She wanted to scream, to rage, to unleash the anger burning inside her. But she remained silent, her face an impassive mask. She couldn't bear to give him the satisfaction of seeing her pain, her weakness. Part 5. The struggle within. A war rages inside her. On one hand, the pain, the anger, the overwhelming desire to reject him completely. And on the other, a glimmer of hope, a sliver of doubt. Could he change? Could they rebuild what was broken? She thought of the years they spent together, the laughter, the joy, the love. Could she simply erase all of that? Could she condemn herself to a future without him, a future haunted by what could have been? But then the memories of his betrayal came flooding back, washing away any hope she had felt. The pain is still fresh, the wound too deep. How could she trust him again? How could she forget what he did? Part 6. Scars of the past. She knew that even if she forgave him, things would never be the same. The past would always be there, like a shadow hanging over their relationship. The trust, once unbreakable, was shattered. Could they truly move forward? Could they build a future on such shaky ground? The doubts lingered, whispering in the back of her mind. The scars of his betrayal are deep, leaving her feeling vulnerable and exposed. She longs for the simplicity of their past, for the innocence of their love. But that's gone, lost forever in the wreckage of his betrayal. Now all that remains is uncertainty, a future shrouded in doubt. Part 7. Second chances? He deserves a second chance, doesn't he? Everyone makes mistakes. Isn't forgiveness a virtue? These questions echoed in her mind, muddying the waters of her anger. She always believed in second chances, in the power of repentance. But this is different. This is a betrayal of the deepest kind, a violation of her trust at a fundamental level. Can she truly forgive him without compromising her self-respect? Can she move forward with him, knowing that the ghost of his betrayal will always be between them? Part 8. The price of trust. Trust, once broken, becomes a fragile thing. Can it ever be fully repaired, or will it always be a source of tension, a reminder of his past transgressions? She knew that if she chose to forgive him, it would be a long and difficult road. It would require patience, understanding, and a steadfast commitment from both of them. Is he willing to put in the effort? Is he willing to earn back her trust, day by day, action by action? Or will he revert to his old ways, leaving her with a broken heart and betrayed once again? Part 9. A future uncertain. The weight of the decision bears down on her. Should she forgive him and risk being hurt again? Or should she walk away, protect her heart, but condemn herself to a future of what-ifs? There are no easy answers, no guarantees. The future stretches before her, hazy and unknown. The only thing she knows for certain is that her life has been irrevocably changed. The betrayal has left its mark, a permanent inscription on her soul. And as she looks into his pleading eyes, she can't help but wonder, can love truly conquer all, even the deepest wounds?